It's Monday, August 25. I'm doing my morning routine right now. I just hit my push-ups. I hit my 4:30 a.m. wake up. It's now 5 a.m. After finishing this video, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do my journal. I'm going to drink my 1 liter of water with pink Himalayan salt. And right now it's 5 a.m. And I was reminiscing about those times where I was dealing with all these problems, all these battles, all these addictions that I went through. Because for those who don't know, my name is Emiliano Ahumada. And 3 years ago, I went through depression, I went through anxiety, I went through a lot of addiction and vices that almost took my life. They almost took my life, literally. One day I was at the edge of an overdose. I literally ended up in the hospital, and it was very, very, very hard. It was a very hard experience. I really thought I was about to die, but by the grace of God, I'm here because right now my mission is to help all these people who are dealing and going through the same things. So I was reminiscing about all these things, and I thought about my mind frame, my mindset when I was going through all these things, all these vices, all these hard times, all these dark holes. And my mindset at that time was that I was going to stay there for the rest of my life. I thought that there was no exit. I thought that I would never be able to get out of that dark, dark, dark hole that I was in. But now, like I said, today I hit my 4:30 a.m. wake up. I was doing my bed, and I started really appreciating life because now I wake up with a smile on my face. Now I wake up ready to attack the day. I wake up ready to conquer the day. Now I found my true purpose. I found my true calling. I have the greatest physique that I've ever had in my whole life. My relationship with God is deeper and closer than it ever been. And now I feel amazing. I literally wake up enthusiastic every single day. And 3 years ago, I used to wake up literally thinking about how I could kill myself, how I could end up all that pain that I was going through, how could I get more money to buy more drugs, to buy more alcohol, what other vices could I go to so I can try to deal, try to cover this pain. Because let me tell you something, when you cover your pain with vices, with drugs, with things that are just destroying you instead of constructing you, you're just covering those things. But when that cover goes, when that cover is gone, the problems are gonna rise 10 times harder because you're not dealing with them from the bottom. And that's what you need to do. That's exactly what I teach people nowadays. I teach people how to overcome all these things: depression, anxiety, suicide thoughts, addictions, all these things, all these battles that I went through. I help people overcome them through my proven, infallible 4 pillar method That's exactly the method that I used and I created in order to get out of all these things that I was dealing with, that I was going through. And it literally changed my life. So now my mission and my passion is to help people learn and apply this four pillar method. And when they do that, bro, you find, first of all, you find your purpose. You find what your soul was really created for. You find why are you in this world? Because let me tell you something, if you're here, if you're watching this video, if you're here in this world, it's not a coincidence. Because I think firmly, and I will say it till the rest of my days, till the rest of my life, that every single human being, every single creature, every single thing that is in this earth have a purpose. Because God will never send a human being, a whole life, a whole conscious being just because. He won't do that. Never. Never. He won't do that. So if you're here in this world, it's because you have a purpose. You have a purpose to fulfill. God wants you to do something in this world, to achieve something greater than you. Maybe right now you don't even know what that thing is. And I was literally in the same position. I thought that my life was just doing drugs and looking for the next dopamine hit, just jerking off all day, trying, like I said, to hide my pain, to cover my pain up, just doing degenerate thing, wasting my life, like I said, almost dying from an overdose. It was really dark, and I know that if you're going through the same things, you can relate to what I'm talking about, because it seems like people don't understand what we're going through until they live it. We always tend to talk about our pain. We always tend to talk about what is going on in our minds when we're dealing with all those things. But people always tend to look at the problems, look at the vices like a little thing, or they don't even, sometimes they don't even care about that. And I'm saying that because I went through that. I literally, I've been there. I went through that and I can understand what you're going through. That's exactly why I'm here to help you. That's exactly why I help people overcome all these things, because I know how hard it is. I know how hopeless it feels when you were there. But there's a way to get out of all those things, because if I did it, you can too. So the message that I wanted to transmit in this video was that regardless of your situation right now, regardless of what you're living right now, what you're feeling, what you're thinking, let me tell you something. That pain that you're feeling right now, that deep pain, those wounds that you have right now in your heart, those scars that you have right now because of all the pain, all the suffering that you went through, all those things are going to heal. They are going to heal if you get close to God. If you really pour your heart out and you tell God, hey, God, help me, reveal me my path, reveal me my way. You know what I'm going through, you know what I'm dealing with. Renew my heart, renew my mind, give me strength. I promise that He will give it to you. I promise that He will answer your prayers. Because when you pray with your whole heart, God always listens to you. He always listens to you because he loves a heart that is pouring out to him. He loves a spirit that is seeking him with all that it can. So don't get caught up on these feelings. Don't get caught up on these situations that you're going through. Like I said, I know it's hard. I understand you, brother. I understand you, sister. I understand you. But don't get caught up on these things because I'm telling you, there's a way out. I'm telling you, you're going to make it. You're going to break free. And one day you're going to look back at all these times, at all these moments, and you're going to be grateful. You're going to be feeling this thing that I'm feeling right now of, wow, life's amazing. Wow, I'm crafting my purpose. I'm working on my purpose every single day. Wow, I'm closer to God than I've ever been. Wow, I have the greatest physique than I've ever had. One day you're going to be in this position, and I pray that you are here soon. But like I said, God is waiting for you. God already have your path. God already have your way. God already know exactly how you're going to transcend those problems. Because let me tell you something, those problems that you're dealing with right now, they are in reality a blessing because they are forging you. They are creating you. They are converting you into the man or the woman that you need to be in order to receive the blessing that God have in store for you. Because if you're not ready, if you're not prepared, if you're not forged to receive that blessing, God can't give it to you because you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose yourself, you're gonna lose the blessing. It's not going to work. And God wants to bless you. But He do it in order. First, He prepare you and then He bless you. So right now you're in a season of preparation. God is working with you. God is forging you like a diamond being forged under the pressure. That's exactly how it works. God created the nature the same way that we are. And if diamonds are crafted, if diamonds are forged through pressure, why wouldn't us have to be molded and forged under pressure? Have this calm confidence and certainty that you're going to get out of this dark hole. I'm telling you, you're going to just pour your heart out. Seek God with all your heart, and He will give you the way. So I want you to leave this video having this calm confidence of knowing that you're finally out of that dark hole, of I'm finally free. I finally break free. I want you to feel in this moment like you've already conquered all those things. How would you feel if right now you would be working on what you love? What would you feel if right now you would be working on your purpose, having a deep relationship with God? I want you to have this calm confidence in this moment of everything worked out, everything went your way. You finally overcame all those things. How do you feel right now? And grab this feeling, put it in the back of your mind, because when you start acting based on everything worked out, When you start having faith, you can move whatever mountain. You just need a faith this little in order to move a whole mountain. So have faith. Everything is going to work out. Have this deep faith and stop giving excess potential. Stop giving so much attention to your problems, because the more you focus on your problems, the more you focus on negative things, the more they grow. So I want you to, like I said, rewire your mind, rewire your brain, and start thinking everything worked out. Everything went my way. Everything was perfect. These problems mold me. Start repeating these things to yourself every single time that you think about your addictions, your problems, your battles. Start repeating yourself. Everything worked out. Everything went my way. I'm blessed. God forged me to be the man or the woman that I needed to be. Start repeating that and start engraving that in your mind. Your problems are in reality a blessing. They're preparing you, like I said. So I want you to rewatch this video, analyze all this information, and really apply it, because if you do so, you're going to change your life forever, brother. I love you, brother. I love you, sister, and God is waiting for you. God is there. It's closer to you than you think. If you're watching this video, it's not a coincidence. God is waiting for you. So pour your heart out. Tell him your feelings. He already knows them, but he wants you to tell him, "Hey God, I'm dealing with this. I'm trying to overcome this." And he will help you. He will. And I'm talking with this calmness because everything already worked out, brother. Everything already worked out, sister. If you're watching this video, it's because God is giving you this message. He wants you to have this faith and calm confidence of everything worked out, like I said. So really apply this and know that God is there for you.